Caffeine happy is 100% your look, Connie baby.
I wish people actually saw us during this intro because every time we hear the music, we get so hyped for this. Welcome back to another episode of Caffeine Happy. I am Casey, one of your hosts, and we also have Kylie here. And today we're getting into an episode all about girl math. So let's go ahead and start.
Girl math.
Literally, it's got its own little thing now. We've seen on TikTok, we've seen on Instagram, Twitter, and this is something that is literally throwing boys for a loop. But let's go ahead and pop our drinks of today. Kylie, what do you have to start off our drink for the episode?
Don't worry, everybody. Same old, same old. It's a poppy. But it's grape this time, and I actually haven't tried this flavor, so we're gonna figure it out today.
Perfection. And I am actually drinking an adult beverageino. I got a little Prosecco over here because I deserved it after this very long day. So you won't hear mine crack, but Kylie, do us the honors.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Take a little sippy sip.
That actually tastes like the grape Jolly Rancher. I'm having a great time.
I swallowed too fast and the bubbles are too good. I absolutely love it. Today, I feel like it's going to be such a funny episode because Kylie and I are going to be analyzing each other's girl math of the week. And
girl math.
I made some very questionable decisions today on things I was doing, but I told myself if Kelsey Ballerini ever had her own concert, I was going. So if that just tells you something right there, that just tells you the whole thing. But pardon my interruption, my brother just texted me and said that he is at a restaurant. They live in Nashville. And Morgan Wallen is in the room next door. So casual evening. What do you say?
Line them up, line them up, line them up, line them up, knock them back, knock them back, knock them back, knock them back. I think that is him, correct?
I don't think it is. Maybe it is.
Is that? I'm about to look it up right now. I
want to say line them up.
Oh,
line them up. Line them up. I think it is.
It's whiskey glasses. Okay. You really had me doubting. I was like 110% confident in that.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it,
my
friend. Okay, yeah.
Glasses.
We had to double check. I was double checking you more than anything. But
I appreciate that.
We got to keep each other honest. That's what keeps our relationship healthy, Kylie.
Yeah. if we're not getting checked, who are we?
I love it. Okay, so let's get into all things girl math. If you haven't heard of girl math yet, then you must be a boy.
Out.
Because girl math is buying something on Amazon and returning it and thinking it's a profit in the bank account. Buying something online and it's, if you spend $100, you get free shipping. It's spending that extra money to get to the $100 to get free shipping. So let's talk about the girl math purchases I've made this week, Kylie. Are we ready?
I have the calculator. I'm ready.
All right. So I told myself if there was ever a Kelsey Ballerini concert, only her, I would go to it no matter what, no matter how. So I'm driving. Let's start this. Okay. I'm driving 4.5 hours to Knoxville. Okay.
Not a bad start.
Not bad. Okay. So I'm driving to Knoxville and I'm seeing her. My ticket solo, we'll do solo prices here, was $73.
Okay.
But hear me out.
$73. I'm ready.
My ticket was $73, okay? But I'm a legendary fan, which is $80 for the entire year for Kelsey Ballerini, which I get discount codes, okay? So
we're at $153.
We're at $153. My discount code got me money off my Ticketmaster ticket, and it was code DIBS, just so you know. And so I, girl math, and was like, well, I can get cheaper if I am a legendary fan. So girl math. Then I was like, well, if I'm going to a Kelsey Ballerini concert, I gotta have an outfit, right? Okay, in my brain.
Well, absolutely. But how much do we get off the ticket? What was the percentage?
I looked at the regular price on the opposite side, and the ticket was like $212. So whatever 212
Oh,
minus
70
70,
was the ticket.
70 was just the ticket.
Okay. Got it.
Yes,
Because you
70
had the code. All right. I'm tracking.
because I got the
Tracking.
code. Okay,
Got it.
so then, I was like, I gotta find me an outfit, but I know that I'm getting engaged soon, which we know that. We know it's coming.
Absolutely.
In my brain, I'm like, I'm gonna want a fire white jumpsuit to wear to my engagement, right? So I looked at like outfits that Kelsey has worn at concerts, and I was like, I want to do almost like an Eras tour type of thing. I want to do like a Kelsey Ballerini outfit redo. So I found
Love.
the jumpsuit. You're literally about to crap your pants. I'll tell you how much. It was $624.
Okay. Okay.
But if I got over 500, it was free shipping. Okay.
Okay.
But then I can't just have the jumpsuit. I
No.
gotta have the shoes. Okay. So I got boots
Uh-huh.
on Amazon, white rhinestone boots for $35, a
Mm-hmm.
steal. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I found star rhinestone earrings on Amazon for $9, a
Mm-hmm.
steal. And then I got a
Mm-hmm.
rhinestone headband because I'm gonna do my hair big bouffant, like her going down
Oh, yeah.
to. Yep, gonna do it like that. Okay. Okay. But then on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because the concert's on a Thursday. Okay, so we have what are we up to now? 625, $9, whatever
We're
that
up
is.
to $821.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm,
But
I'm here.
on Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
I am working for my pageant company and we're
Mm-hmm.
filming a pageant. So then I'll get paid minus 600. So I'll get paid like 600 for the
Mm-hmm.
weekend.
Uh-huh.
Everything, hotels paid for, everything is just me working, 600.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so minus 600.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm finally getting my scholarship money from the pageant I was just a title holder for. They're only giving me a quarter of what they're supposed to, so it's $400. So minus $400.
Oh, so
So then
it's
how much?
free. You're
Oh,
making
it's
money.
free.
You're making money on this concert. You're in the plus. You're at
Right?
plus
Okay.
179 right now.
I'm literally plus 179. So I feel like
Yeah.
in my brain, girl math, it's such a good deal because I
Yeah,
mean,
you just made money. Congrats.
I made money. So that is my girl math of the week, which I get is probably ridiculous. And people are like, why would you spend $600 on an outfit? You have to remember, I'm a pageant girl. Let's start
Well,
there. Two,
let's okay. Yep, keep going. And
yep,
then I'll girl math just the jumpsuit.
just the jumpsuit. Two, I will be getting married in the next few years, and I feel like my goal in my brain is to not get that marriage or engagement weight. And so this is going to keep me from getting that. So it's also a fitness plan in my mind, which is terrible. But let's hear your girl math on it.
Okay. Based solely off of your reasoning, I shall girl math this for you. So you're at least wearing this to Kelsey Ballerini. That's one wear. So let's just say you wear it once. Okay. You've spent $624 on one jumpsuit. Okay. Well, you just said you want to wear it during engagement wedding season. Okay. So let's say you just happen to wear it twice. Okay. Now we're down
Mhm.
to $312 per wear. That's not
Oh.
terrible. That's a formal jumpsuit for two good occasions. Let's just say, you and Eric have a lot of family scattered around the globe, pretty much. So let's say you break it out again. Let's say maybe we go three wears. That's $208 a wear.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'll go max here because I know you don't rewear things a lot, but let's say you go to four.
We go
Okay.
four.
We go four wear. I feel like four wears is the limit for you. Like we did
Yep.
good here.
I'd go with that.
Yep. 156 a wear. That's a deal.
And
For
let
a
me girl
jumpsuit?
yeah, let me girl math you one more further. When I'm done with said jumpsuit, do you know the resale value on this stuff?
Oh,
Do
it's
you
got
know
good
how
resale
much
value.
I
Oh,
have
give it to me.
made off things? Like it is gonna be if I paid $625, I'm selling it no less than $500. So if I were to have
Th-
already worn it 4 times, pay for itself.
You're
Literally
making
pay for
money.
itself.
You're making money. Okay, so let's just say I was at 624 when I was calculating this, so we'll put it at 625. Okay, you said let's resell for 500.
Yep.
All right, well the jumpsuit actually costs 125. Okay, let's say now you wear it four times. That's $31 a wear. You can't beat that.
Can't beat that. Can't beat that.
Can't beat that. That's almost free. That's almost free.
I love it. See, people are gonna listen to this and be like, y'all are crazy. But at the same
No,
time, that's just girl math. What can
that's
I
girl math,
say?
baby. That's girl math. I don't
All
know
right,
what to tell
Kylie.
you. But oh, what we didn't do.
Oh
So
God.
you said that this is going to keep you in shape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a gym membership, baby. Let's take off the gym membership. What do you pay per month in gym memberships?
Well, okay, if I did pay, I'm an ambassador for F45, but if I did
Oh,
pay, it'd
okay.
be 150 a month.
150. Okay, well let's back up here. We have the 625 dress minus the 500 because we already resold it. So now we're at
Mm-hmm.
125. And you said that the gym is obviously more than 125. Now you're making money. Now you're in the
Preach.
positives.
We're in the positives.
You making money on this jumpsuit. So I
I
really
love it.
don't know what else you wanted from me here. How else would you like me to rationalize this?
Oh, I think she's been rationed. She's been
Oh
understood. That's
yeah.
girl math.
Please, girl math, girl math.
I love it. Okay, Kylie, let's hear your girl math of the week and let's analyze it just a little bit deeper.
Honestly, I haven't had very many big purchases this week, but I will give you one that brought me a little hesitation before I did it.
Oh God.
So, I love football, as you know,
Yes.
and I love merch. I
Oh
love
God.
football, I love merch, okay? So, I go to Abercrombie and they have a whole NFL collection. I'm a huge Steelers fan. So I'm like, oh, let me get the vintage Steelers sweatshirt.
Oh God.
It's $90.
From Abercrombie. They are out here
Abercrombie. I
stealing.
know Abercrombie out here really running me for my money. So I was like, fine, I'll do it. But because like let's be real. Let's look up. So I paid $90 for the sweatshirt.
Okay.
It was 100 for free shipping, so I did buy jeans. I did return them though, so spoilers on that. So I made money on that. Made money back.
I made money back for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean again, already starting in the positives here. Let's look up an actual Steelers vintage sweatshirt.
Yeah, eBay that bad boy because you know it's going to be super expensive.
Oh, absolutely. And we're not talking about the quote unquote vintage sweatshirts that, you can pick up from Abercrombie. I know it's not actually vintage. It was printed this year. It says 1995 on it. It was not manufactured in
This is
1995.
a 2023 cut.
That's a 2023 cut at best. Like, no. Okay, let's see. I want like full on vintage. Give me. Okay, let's look up 1995 vintage sweatshirt. So we're getting right on the money here.
We're getting specific to what it
We're getting
could be.
specific. Not Pacific, specific.
Specific.
Um, let's see what I'm. See, I keep finding like a bunch of like resale vintage, not actual vintage, you
Hmm.
know?
What is a resale vintage price looking like nowadays?
You know, okay, here we go. Actual vintage. We're looking at we're roughly going around 80.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. For what I can very quickly find, because did I do any research before we did this? Absolutely not.
What's
All right.
going on?
So we'll roll with 80. Okay. So 90, we'll do minus 80, $10. Okay. So I spent $10 more. All
Okay.
right. But like we said, I got that 2023 cut. That's new. I'm not, when I reach into that sweatshirt, I'm not feeling that crusty, worn 8 bajillion times. I'm getting a fresh, nice sweatshirt.
Yep.
Okay. So now that we're down to $10 and I've probably had it for about a month now. I have worn it at least once a week, and that's underselling it because
And
it
you
is,
said you've had it for a month?
yeah, and I've worn it at
Okay.
least 5 times at least. We're probably looking more like 8.
Okay. Okay. So that would be so at you paid $10 for it. Girl
Yeah,
math. You paid
girl
$10
math.
for it, okay?
I did pay.
And you've worn it, you said, once a week for a month.
Yeah. I feel like I've worn it probably closer to 6 or 7 times in the month as a whole, but feel
We'll
free
go
to use
six.
whatever
We'll go
you want
six.
here.
So that's technically, if we're girl
Mhm.
mathing here, that's $1.67 a wear.
Well,
Look at
not
that.
only that, I raise you one. We are in week 2 of the NFL season by the time
Okay.
we're filming this. Um, and there are 17 weeks in a season. So we have 16 wears left, at least,
On top of the 6 we already wore.
on top of the 6. So 22 in actuality,
So
at
we're gonna
least.
do 10 divided by 22 wears for the rest of the season.
Yep,
You're looking at 45 cents a wear.
basically free.
Basically free, right?
Basically
45
free.
cents?
45 cents.
You
Well,
can't get anything better than that.
not only that, I don't stop wearing sweatshirts because it's the off season.
No, you got to rep your team all year long.
Come on. So, again, basically free. Cheers.
And if you did 10, we'll say you just wear it once a week for 52 weeks because that's how many are in a
Yep,
year.
absolutely.
Oh my goodness. 10 divided by 52. That is 19 or 20 cents is what we're looking at. 20
Oh,
cents.
please. Please.
That, what a steal, Kylie. That is a true
I
steal.
shout out to Abercrombie. Thanks, Abercrombie.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but if they'd like to send me any more Steelers merchandise or Broncos, let's ride.
That
Feel
was the other
free.
night
Let's
on that
ride.
note. The other night Kylie sent me a snap or she posted a Snapchat and I sent up and I sent her the Broncos Nation. Let's ride. It wasn't the kid
Let's
saying it. It was
ride.
me. It was me saying it. But it
Let's
just
ride.
makes me laugh. When they do marketing every year of all the football players and they do that, let's ride. That just gets me. Every time I'm like, what is wrong with this person?
It's so mascots are in general are just such a funny concept to me. But we also, I will say, you and I are incredibly mascot biased because we had the best mascot of all time.
Oh,
Like,
truly. Yeah.
truly. I'm sorry. Get out of here with this cocky slander. Cocky is
Him riding in
the
on the
man.
Did you see him riding on Choo Choo this week?
Oh
Or
my
I
god,
guess
it's a
last week?
cockaboose. The
Literally, the
disrespect to
cockaboose.
your, yeah, I was about to say the disrespect to our alma mater there.
Yeah.
Which I never understood the black box with like the curtain anyway. It felt
And
a
the and
little low budget for
oh,
an
it was definitely
FGC
low
school.
budget.
It was low budget, but if they were just prepping for that, I completely worth it.
Oh, 100%. I would rather, let that walk so Cocky can now run. Like, perfectly fine with it.
Absolutely. You know what we should, girl math? However much that cockaboose that he rode out on
Let me
cost.
tell you, that to even rent a cockaboose outside the stadium,
It's so much.
ridiculoso. So
So much.
ridiculoso. So expensive. But that is
Mhm.
another thing on here. Kylie, let's roll into talking about, let's throw out a thing that is cheaper than therapy this week, which is everyone's favorite segment. What is your cheaper than
Absolutely.
therapy?
Um, again, we could do a lot here. But I last episode I know we went with more of a free route, all you need is
Mm,
a pair of headphones and YouTube, a Spotify, an Apple Music subscription. That's all you needed. That's not very much. So I raise you another. I'm gonna go completely different direction.
okay.
To tie into the beginning here, let's talk about the summer I turned pretty. All
Oh
you
my
need
gosh.
is an Amazon Prime subscription. And you already know you all got it. Who doesn't have an Amazon Prime subscription or knows somebody who's got one? First of all, the first season, therapy. Second of all, the
Mm,
second season, more therapy. You want to feel good about your life? Put that TV show on, especially the second season. Put that show on, and you're going to feel real good. You're going to feel real good. And you know what? You're even going to start to question every character. You're going to question their motives. You're going to question why they're doing this. You're going to wonder, why should Belly pick Conrad? Why should Belly pick Jeremiah? Or should she get rid of them both?
That's some good stuff.
That's some good stuff. And I will say, we could do a whole episode about my entire thoughts on the second season.
That'll be our next one, the review of
Yeah.
season 2 of Summer I Turned Pretty. That'll be the next episode.
Yeah. I will say, stay strong, Conrad girlies. Our time is coming. Season 2 was never for us. It was never for us. It was never for us.
As I sit here and wallow in my sorrows of that I have not finished yet. I will finish this before our next episode.
Well,
but
let's be very real. When you and I watched season 1 together, we binged all 7 episodes in like a 48-hour period. But
yeah, I don't know how we did that.
That's impressive. Well, there was only 7. But, I mean, we've accomplished greater things in less time, I will say.
Truly.
Yeah. But here's what I'm saying. You know, I totally forgot where I was going with this. I have completely lost my train of thought. I'm gone.
We can crop anything out. Don't you
gone. Yeah.
Blessed.
I don't know where it was. I don't know where I was.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll roll into second side.
Yeah, Casey, share with us. Give me your cheaper than therapy.
I think this week we should have gone over this in my big purchases, but we won't. But I bought.
Holy crap! I just remembered where I was going. Keep going.
I bought a under the desk walking pad because I was so used to because I, fun fact, walked the Camino this summer and it was like 200 something, it was like 250 something kilometers, which is like really far. And I did it in like less than 12 days. And it was really far. Yeah, it was really far. And so I thought to myself, well, if I can walk, 10 to 15 miles a day, why can't I do that while I'm working and be able to look good again? Because when I say my waist was snatched after all of that, my waist was snatched. So now I've been walking like probably a 15K every day, except for the past 2 days because I've just been lazy because my feet are recovering from walking that much. So I think that has been my cheaper than therapy because I just turn the walking pad on 3.5 speed and I've been wearing my Apple Watch on my ankle to get all my steps.
I'm so glad you told me about that because I obviously have one as well. And I get so agitated when I have it on my wrist. And it's like, are you still working out? Are you still working out? I'm like, I have been on 0.4 miles for the past half an hour.
Truly. It drives me nuts. And so I finally was like, I'm going to do this. I saw a girl on TikTok had it on her ankle. And I always forget when I leave the house now that I have it on my ankle. So then I just look like I'm on house arrest. So I have to be careful when I leave. So that definitely would have to be my cheaper than therapy this week. But I think what were you going to say at the end of that? Do you remember the track?
Yeah. I remember after you and I watched the first season that it's a book series.
Mm-hmm.
We looked up how this goes from here.
Mm-hmm.
We knew, Casey and I knew from the second season 1 ended for us that season 2 was going to be a rough go.
Yeah, and it was, and it has been,
and it really was, and it really has been. But I will say, Jenny Han is incredible in what she does. And thank God she is so involved in that show because the show is incredible.
Yep.
It's incredible.
It's always nice to have them attached to it as well because then they can put their input. Like, it just makes things so much easier. Yeah. It's her vision, what she wants,
Well, not only that, Taylor Swift and Olivia being the 2 main artists of the show is just perfect. Legendary.
Yeah. Loved it. Yeah, I love it. Well, that has been our third episode of Caffeine Happy, guys. And we are enjoying hanging out with you guys, and we have some good things coming up. So definitely be listening in and watching on our social media at Caffeine Happy Podcast. But for now, Kylie and I are signing off, and we'll see you for the next episode to talk about all things the summer I turned pretty. Bye, guys.